All right, y'all. So in December, in December of 2023, do y'all remember this girl, this young mother in her 20s? She ended up shooting this 14-year-old boy that attempts to break into her house. I don't know if y'all remember that, but what happened was she contacted the police because I believe that he had attempted to break into her house before. So she had a gun. She was living in Section 8 housing in Fort Worth. One night, I guess, the 14-year-old boy attempted to break into her house. And she ended up shooting this little boy, killing him. There were a lot of local news stations that took on her story, but I believe it was Charleston White who did an interview with her in her house, in her apartment, and he asked her a question that really, her response bothered me, really. He asked her, so what now? Right? So your apartment complex is kicking you out because she wasn't supposed to have a gun. But he was like, what now? Like, what is it that you want? And she was like, I just want a stable home for my three girls. I think she had like three girls. And he was like, okay, so, now that you're on this show, a lot of people are going to hit you up, going to try to donate to you. But what is it that you want for yourself? What do you want for yourself? She could not answer him. She had no answer for him as far as what she wanted for her life, career, finances, like love, spirituality, nothing. And it bothered me because I'm like, she is 24, 25, a mother whose responsibility is to parent and pour into her kids, but she has no vision for herself. And I started to think, I'm like, well, I don't know this girl, this young lady. I don't know her. But to know that nobody had ever, said to her, like, all right, so, let's start prepping for what you want. Yeah, you have three kids, but what do you want? Like, do you want a career in nursing? Do you want to be entrepreneur? Do you want to do hair? Like, what is it that you want to do? And even if she did have somebody that poured into her, where did the story go left? Why wasn't that on the forefront of her mind? And then I started thinking about like the dad. I'm like, where are the daddies? Like, where are they? Why was no one there protecting her from this dude that was attempting to come into her house? And I'm thinking about like where I grew up and a lot of the things that I saw, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm not saying that, Lord, like I'm just a blessing, amazing, but I know what part of town I came from, and I'm just, I'm like, if I could come out of there, if my sister could come out of a situation like that, then so could she. And I'm like, she's so young, like she's 25. She still has a lot of life to kind of do what she wants to do. So I'm like, all right, if I saw this girl, I think her name was like Aleah, I don't know, Leah something. Like if I saw her or if I had a chance to talk to her, I would just tell her to imagine more, like just to have a desire. Like there are things that you can do. And even where you are in your life right now is like a blessed position. Yeah, unfortunately you did have to take a little boy's life. And all throughout the interview that she had, you could tell she was just like visibly like distraught, like just shaking, and she just looked like she was just not in the best frame of mind. Rightfully so, but this little boy tried to come into her house and compromise her and her little girl's safety. So that right there just lets me know that this girl has like values and morals. Cause she wasn't just like, you tried to come in my house, I'm gonna kill you. So what? Like she still was like hurting for the mama and for the little boy who had a lot of life to live. So I'm just like, I don't know her, but I'm just like, dang, like if I saw her, I would just, just try to plug like a nugget into her. Like use this opportunity to get the help that you need. Get on all the programs, the government programs that you can to help you elevate to that next level. Like journal, write down some of the things that you want. And while you're in this space where the camera is on you, like take advantage of it. Like you just don't know what type of opportunities may be afforded to you or what type of gifts that you haven't like tapped into. So yeah, I hope she's doing well. I haven't looked at the story or read on what's going on since it happened, but I hope she's doing well. I hope her children are doing well. And just to kind of note, like if you feel like you are at a point where you can't start a new career or tap into a new career, you can't go back to school, you can't get that certification. Like, who told you that? Who told you that you can't? I saw my sister, and we lived in housing. I saw my sister go to school with a whole baby, have an internship waitress. She was like a waitress at a strip club. And I saw this girl do homework at 3 o'clock in the morning, wake up by, 7, 8 o'clock to go to work. So it's like, it'll be hard. But like if you really, really want something, you can do it. You just gotta put it out there. You gotta put in the work. It's not gonna just come to you. Unfortunately. But y'all, if you have a comment or just like some feedback on the situation or just like an update on what's going on with her story, put the comment under the podcast. Go to Instagram, go to my TikTok, and let's keep this conversation going.